Hi guys. It is the weekend, which is when we mostly do everything. I did a lot of planning this week for what I'm going to put out in the garden. It's a little stressful because I don't want to kill anything, and the frost definitely plays a factor in that. So yeah, I also have a lot of plants, and I just want to make sure I can fit them all into our garden beds. Mike went and picked up more wood so that we can build more beds to fit all of the plants that we have grown, and he's going to put those together today. We're going to fence in the chicken coop as well, and we are going to leave some stuff out in the greenhouse. So I'm gonna try hardening off the cabbage family of vegetable plants I have here in the greenhouse for a couple days, and then I'm going to plant them into the actual garden bed. I don't believe I need any covering for them. They are frost tolerant or light frost tolerant. Some of them can do really good, apparently. Again, I'm still learning, so I've been trying to do my best at reading and not becoming overwhelmed, but it is tough because I have so many different types of vegetable plants here, so I'm learning all of it at once. So I realized that I may lose a couple plants from lack of knowledge, but I'm going to try my best to keep everything alive. So we have a squash flower as well. Actually, I've had two. So I'll show you that right here. So that's this beautiful squash flower. I have some concerns about it flowering inside because it may already have supposed to be outside before it starts to flower. I also have some pea flowers too happening up here. So this one is just coming out here. There's one back here somewhere as well. But yeah, so I have some peas flowering too. So those are gonna go out. Squash can't go out quite yet. It's not as cold tolerant. So we'll do the peas the first round. I have a list of things that I can put out, or I'm gonna try to put out. Cabbage, Swiss chard, broccoli and cauliflower, Brussels, kale, kohlrabi, peas, turnip, radish, lettuce, spinach, beets, onions, and then I can also plant by seed my carrots and calendula. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have very strategically laid out my garden. I'm not even sure I want to show you because I work so hard at it and it's a little ridiculous. But I'll show you. Okay, so this is what I have here. So I'll show you down here on the ground. So, oh, please don't make fun of me. This is my plant legend. And then these are all of my beds that I have. Now, they don't look like this out there. I just made it so it fits on the, in the each square foot. So each vegetable can have so many vegetables in it per square foot. Depends on where the sun and the shade hit. Depends on what vegetables like to be planted with other vegetables, which ones kill each other, which ones help each other, all of that stuff. So spend some time on it. I'm hoping that it pays off that I spent the time on it. I feel like I might be a little bit tired because of how much time I spent on it, but I have faith that it is going to be worth it, and that we will do really well with our vegetables and everything that we grow. So not everything will fit in the bed. Some stuff I am going to plant around the property too. So I've decided on what I'm going to do around the property instead of just the beds. Yeah, so that's my update on where I'm at for all of these plants. Goal, not to kill them and learn as we go, right? Cool. I will show you what we get done today and over the weekend, and hopefully you guys enjoy the weather outside too. Look at Jade. Oh! Oh!
He did eat it. He ate the leaf. He's eating it. Well, I like a dandelion.
Look at the dogs. Oh!
He's eating the food. And they get all the little bugs. Oh, look at this one says, I'm going to walk back up these stairs. Oh, almost. She says, yep, yep, yep. That's cute. He's like, what is it? The dandelion. This is the dandelion. You don't have to be scared of dandelions. You don't have to be scared of them.
What? Hi guys. It's been a little bit since the last time I took a video, and it's just because I've been out here planting in the garden. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Well, first let's pit stop just to look at the chickens. So I've been bringing them out here, and you can see Jade over there. She's their patroller. She keeps them nice and safe. I'm not really sure. She might actually want to eat them, but I don't think so. They're also pretty cute. Say hi. 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 That's Daisy. Crazy Daisy. Eve likes them too, don't you? So I did my chives and green onions. I planted some calendula by seed. I planted carrots by seed. I'm just working on this right now. This is all the lettuce, spinach, arugula, radish, and then I did some more lettuce down here. I'm going to fill this bed, I think, well, most of it today. Some squash and stuff have to go in, so that'll wait till later. This is beets and turnips and Swiss chard, the peas. Haven't done really anything in there. It's not even finished, but Mike extended it for me. And then in this bed, I did the red onions at the end, and then all of that is broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. So I'm gonna have to give those a water. It's pretty hot out right now, probably for them, but it gets still a little bit chilly at night. But all the cabbage family apparently can withstand a little bit of frost. Same with the lettuce, and we're just seeing how it goes. My official role, I think, here now is just plant rotator, because and perhaps chicken rotator. they come outside now every day with me, so that's good. So getting used to being outside. Yeah, and then this is still everything else in here. So some of these guys don't stay out overnight yet. Too cold for them. We're waiting till about 10, till it's over 10 at night, to leave them out overnight. I'm not sure. They might be able to do less than that, but I don't know. I'm not positive. So I'm keeping it safe and bringing them in at night. My tomatoes are getting pretty large, so I'm hoping they can go in before I have to pot them up one more time. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. It's been really beautiful the last 2 days, so it's given me an opportunity to get some of the stuff in, which I'm super pumped about. I'm gonna show you what I've been doing this time around for planting. I have measured all my beds out so that I know how much I'm planting per square foot. So there is something called square foot gardening. I'm sort of following that. If I have a little extra space, I've been giving them some extra space just to grow, but all the lettuce and stuff can be fairly close together, so I'm doing 4 per square foot for those. The cabbage family, so broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels, the cabbage, kohlrabi. Actually, kohlrabi doesn't apply to the square foot. Some of them need 2 square feet for each of the vegetables, so the plants get really big. Some stuff doesn't need that much, so I'm hoping I can put as much into the beds. I've already laid it out, as you've seen from my plant legend and plan, but it's actually really paying off and it's really helping me right now, so I'm pretty stoked that I did that. So just look at the plant and I'm putting them in exactly where I said. So it's made this part really easy, and I'm pretty confident of where I'm putting everything, so that's really cool. When I'm planting here, I haven't really come up with a great method, and eventually there's going to be trellis here where I'm sitting right now, so reaching over the bed is going to be tough in the long run, but I'll come up with something, or I'll just have really good core strength. I don't know. So anyway, why I'm talking to you right now is for each plant, I've set them out where I want them. Then I've been digging a hole for each one where they go. I can't see my head anymore. And I've been putting a couple different things in each hole, and this is just based off of some of the stuff I've read that I find is that can be really helpful for organic gardening and the fertilizer. So I grabbed a bag of earthworm castings. I did just get these ones at Heman's, but I found someone local as well that I think I can grab some from. Been still trying to find worms for my own worm bin so I can make my own worm castings, but it's actually harder to find worms than I thought, so I'll keep looking for those. Then I've been putting in my kelp meal. This helps with the transplant shock, and it's actually done really good so far for everything I've done, like potting up the seedlings. And then new is this mycorrhizal supplement or fertilizer, I guess. And I'm pretty interested in this, mostly because it reminds me of mycelium in mushroom like network underneath of the ground. And what this will do is help the plants absorb or uptake the nutrients from the soil itself. So if your soil is really good quality, and we try to get really great combination of soil, so compost mixed in with some aeration, so that triple mix soil that we got delivered, that is what we are hoping is really great. But also over the next couple of years, as we continue to garden, our soil is going to become more rich in plant matter, because I'm going to let it die and let the roots and everything go into the soil. I'm not going to till it, and I'm just going to replant, so all of the nutrients will also be back in the soil. So the idea is to build this like really great like nutrient dense home for these plants to live in, and the soil quality is the biggest thing, right? So this is supposed to really help with that network, especially between plants, and that's why I did a lot of research on companion planting as well. So certain plants do well with other plants, and certain plants actually kill each other. So I spent a lot of time on my plant plan for that purpose, so that I know that I'm not going to kill these plants. I don't think I'm going to kill them. I mean, some of them might die, but hopefully they support each other in this really awesome network that I'm trying to create for them. And this is supposed to help with that root system underground, between all of the plants working together, feeding off of each other, the bacteria within the soil, the worms, all of that goodness. So I'm hoping that all of this research and the stuff that I've been reading really does pay off. It makes sense in my head, and I think that that is all that matters. because I think I'll see it pay off long term, and hopefully it really does help these plants, especially with the transplanting and making sure that they survive through this. I'm hoping that it does really help them. Anyhow, I just thought I'd let you know what I was up to. This is the stuff that I think we should maybe learn more about, and it would be helpful, and I know that this is helpful within actual agriculture, and tilling the land is not really great for our ecosystem. So as we till up the land, our soil becomes more and more deficient, and we get a lot of runoff, and then we end up with no nutrients in the soil. And it's actually releasing carbon dioxide into the air. So tilling the land is actually just as bad as driving a car, if not worse. It's really the problem. So I'm hoping that even just creating a better ecosystem within the gardening that I'm doing myself, I think that will make a difference and hopefully give back to the planet. I hope that helps you learn a little bit about gardening. If you know anything else or have been doing no-till gardening at all in your home, I would love to chat. I'm interested in learning as much as I can. I hope you guys have a great day.